Hi, my name is Varun Kalia and this is my SIT 313P2 welcome email task. For this task, I have extended the dev at the rate Tekken platform by implemented a newsletter subscription for the featured connected to an Express.js backend and MailJet email API where I have made this newsletter and I will demonstrate the work and application and explain the main part of of this. So in this website, as you I'm showcasing that localhost 3000 is there. This is my DevDeckon newsletter subscription page. It contains an email input field and a subscription button. And now I am going to enter my email address for the submission form. As you can see, this is my email ID and this, and I'm going to subscribe it. And this subscription successful welcome email sent like this notice has been reverted to me. And as you can see, the subscription information, my Express.js backend using the HTTP request. After the request is successfully proceeded, the website displays the subscription successful message and the subscription successfully and welcome email sent. Like then the backend is like on the server JS in VS Code. Like here I am showcasing it. This is my server JS. In backend is implemented using the Node.js and node modulars like I have created. Here it is a ignore package log JSON package JSONs and .env and index.html. So the Express server runs on the port 3000 and contains the root responsible for the handling and subscription request. When the backend receives the email address from the front end, it processes the request and then communicate with the MailJet email API. The MailJet API is responsible for the sending the welcome email to the subscriber. Point to the relevant backend code while explaining it. The MailJet response shows terminal, which you can see here. It also used the console logging to test and debug the API integration. Here you can see that the most important after submitting the subscription MailJet returned as an HTTP request. The status is shown here. As you can see, the MailJet status is there like 200. The response is also contained a message with the status to set up success. This confirms that the email request was successfully proceeded by the MailJet and to point that the MailJet status 200 and status success. After that, the welcome email. Now I am going to proceed with my mail. So as there is a mail, mm, here you can see that the welcome dev deckon mail. This is the response which I received from the welcome dev deckon at the rate. Thanks for subscribing a newsletter. The subject is to welcome the dev at the rate Deccan, and the email thanks the user to subscribe to the newsletter. This confirms that the complete workflow from the front end to the back end, then the mail jets and the finally to user inbox is working. Security, for the security purpose, I have used that the git ignore. So in the git ignore for the security, the mailjet API key and secret key in the environment variables rather than direct my source code. I also added .env and node underscore modules to my ignore file. This prevents sensitive credential and the node modules directory from being committed to my GitLab repository. At the end, overall, I successfully implemented the dev at the rate Tekken newsletter subscription and welcome email functionalities using Node.js, Express.js, and the Mail email API. The successful HTTP 200 response and the received welcome email demonstrate that the application was working correctly. Thank you.